Mercedes AMG Interview Lounge.
Still partying from the Tonys 2 nights ago, Darren Criss.
That's me, guys. This is the after party.
Now, after the Tonys, of course, that's when all the fun begins. I mean, who were you playing with all night? Who were your favorites?
It was really fun. I mean, the show itself is really great. I think James Corden does an excellent job. And
you were great. I was like, oh my God, Darren even got a part on the Tonys.
I got a little bit of a bit. I got to
you
do
got a bit.
Yeah, that was really, really fun. I'm still kind of reeling from the whole thing.
And you did it brilliantly. I want to see you on stage again. It's got to be on your list of things you want to get back to.
Yeah, well, I've averaged I think every 2 to 3 years I've managed to put myself on the boards. So hopefully that batting average remains. I mean, trust me, you'll be the first to know. And by the way, so a full disclosure for anybody who's a fan of Elvis, Elvis and I like getting inebriated and going to the theater.
Yes.
Those are 2 separate clauses. We like getting inebriated, comma, and going to the theater, but sometimes the comma is absent and we put them together. And we had a date to go. Me and my wife were supposed to go with Elvis to go see the Cher show.
I know the Cher show would have been great.
A great place to get totally wrecked and just sing along to Cher songs because that sounds fun. I had to cancel on you because we went to the Rocket Man premiere the night before and had a similar situation to today, which is I called you I text you 5 in the morning and be like, it's not gonna happen today, dude.
Yeah, you were just getting in at 5 in the morning. I'm and you know me, I have no problem with that. I'd rather stay home and play with the dog anyway. But
I'm glad.
I would love to go see Cher. We took Straight Nate to a Cher concert once, and I think you actually got some action from a guy that night.
Yeah, I had definitely several offers, but I got to say, when she came out and did Woman's World, oh boy, that place went off. Yeah, it was amazing.
All right, okay, let's go down the list of stuff. I mean, you have 2 movies coming out at the same time.
What's wild is that I got 3 things that all we got emails being like they're all going to come out at the same time, unbeknownst to each other. One is a movie I did 4 years ago. One is a movie that I did several months ago. And the other one is a fake movie that's actually just a Taco Bell commercial.
Which is my favorite.
Yeah.
It is my favorite. Well, I know you actually are in Midway, which is one of the greatest stories, war stories.
My dad and I are big World War II history nuts, and my dad was a Navy guy, and being able to be playing a lieutenant commander in the Navy during Midway. It's if you know your history, if you're a big fan of at least the history of the Pacific front of the war, I think a lot of folks, especially when we learn in school, I think we probably focus a little more on the European front of World War II. But because I have a lot of ties to that side of the world, and it's a huge cast. It's crazy. I mean, we shot it in Montreal. It was such a modern day thing. It was we have all these Brits playing these American war heroes. But I'm in Montreal, so it's all in French on set, directed by, a superstar German director, and just the sort of globalization of this American World War II story. I was like, wow, what a world.
Nick Jonas is in this?
Yeah, Nick's in it too.
It's a big year for you guys.
I mean, war pictures there's such an ensemble thing because so many things are going on, so it's centralized around a few people, but there's several names that are on, that are involved that I didn't get to meet at all. I'll hopefully meet them at the...
I think Mandy Moore's in it, too.
Mandy Moore's in it. God, I love her.
Why are we having to drag these names out of you? Just give us the list.
It's tough, because I'm scared, because I know if I say one, that I'll forget 5. But Mandy Moore's in it. Ed Skrine's in it. Woody Harrelson, Patrick Wilson. Look it up online.
Dennis Quaid.
Thank you, Dennis
Quaid.
Yeah, it'll be all there. My brain is just mush.
You're right. God did give us Google. I keep forgetting. All right, I'll check it out.
I had to stop trying a while ago.
It's okay. Don't try. Trying is so exhausting. When's Midway coming out?
It's in November of this year, but the poster just came out for that around the same time as this other film that I did.
4 years ago, you did a film. It's called All You Ever Wished For, and now it just comes out. It sounds like they're haunting you with it or something. Is this a good thing to see you 4 years ago? I mean, are you all right with this?
I had this amazing time. I was speaking of Broadway, so it was the last time I was on Broadway. I was doing Hedwig and the Angry Inch. And I met the guys that created the movie. I met them, and they're like, "How would you like to shoot a love story, like a fantasy love story movie in northern Italy? Like after running around stage in heels for several months." I'm like, "That sounds amazing.
Wow,
that sounds great." So it was a work vacation of sorts, and also I just had a really wonderful time. I used to live in Italy, and I speak Italian, so an excuse to do that is always fun. So it's a very cute, very silly. Delightful, doesn't take itself very seriously at all. movie about this kid that gets abducted by some mafioso guys and ends up in this tiny little village. I mean, you're well traveled, Elvis. I mean, there's lots of places in Italy that we're familiar with. The Tyrolean side of Italy, which is sort of like it's basically Austria. It's really interesting because you're in Italy, but everybody speaks German. And it's the most idyllic fairy tale like place, and so that's where I got to like hang out.
I've never been over there. I want to go.
Really fascinating. So this movie takes place in this kind of fairy tale town that we shot there. So it's called.
Wait, were you the guy who was kidnapped?
I was the guy that got kidnapped. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
And so
I've always wanted to be in a kidnapping film.
Well, here's your chance to live vicariously through me.
I will. Okay, can we get to Taco Bell? Because this is what I've been itching to talk to you about this. I saw, it was your wife, Mia. She released something online about, oh my God, Darren has really done the ultimate. And I was like, what did he do? What is this? He did something that I didn't know about?
You know what? What's fun is I love Taco Bell. I got no skin in this game. They didn't pay me to say that. There's nothing like I objectively love Taco Bell, and if I could tell my college self that I would be sitting on the Elvis Duran show talking about Taco Bell for like that's hilarious to me. So they came to me with this idea that was so funny. I don't know if you guys saw the other commercials they did. That it was they had some during the Super Bowl where they have these really high production level like trailers for fake movies that have
fake
to
movies.
do that. I'm a sucker for a good, silly pun. It was like with Josh Duhamel. It was a Web of Fries. It was like this conspiracy thriller, and then James Marsden did one. But they're so well done, and they kind of just toe that really great line between just taking the piss and being so silly, but also like it looks amazing. So when they came to me with this, I couldn't believe it. I was so happy. It was everything that I love, just being.
Well, wait
really
to hear
goofy.
the song. It's a love song.
And the song is great.
It's a love song about fries.
The love of my life.
Exactly.
Because love only lasts for a limited time, guys.
It's true.
Fame and fortune is fleeting, so cherish it while you can.
Whose idea was it to make the fries rain down on your face like at a strip club with dollar bills?
Well, let's just say when they say, Darren, here's some fries, do whatever you want. It's just gonna happen.
That's your go-to.
They gave you control over that.
Yeah.
But Taco Bell has been doing a lot of fun stuff. They have it's the Taco Hotel. It's called Bell.
Oh, yeah, in Palm Springs, right?
Yeah, Bell. It's their own.
Sign me up. Is that my
resort.
contract? Do I get like a slot in that?
Yeah, you probably could
resort?
ask.
Yeah, no. And they
Guys,
have
let's go.
They have floats for the pool they resemble sauce packets. Seriously.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
No, anyway, they have. So Taco Bell's doing that. They're doing these trailers for these movies that don't exist. But this song really is the one. Do you guys want to hear that?
I do.
It's really fun. Yeah.
All right. It's less than a minute long, this version here. All right, here we go. Okay. This is Darren Criss.
Your seasoning is my reasoning. The taste of you I could never replace. The melt of your cheese brought me to my knees. You got me begging, baby, please don't leave. 'Cause you're the love of my life.
I think we can all agree there are nights when you have something like Taco Bell after a long night out, dare I say, a moment like right now. And this is what it sounds like when you take that first bite of something that you mean. The most emotional experience.
Definitely sung to my fast food before.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it happened.
Hey, why are you guys talking all over my song here?
Sorry.
I was really into it.
I was just narrating the sentiment,
It was like behind the music.
Yeah. I immediately saw myself by myself at a Taco Bell, like in college, just staring at a taco, like expressing my love to it.
All right, well, look, I love the song. The trailers are great. I want to see you
so
performing
much fun.
poolside at their hotel in Palm Springs. That could be cool.
I hope so. I listen, I had so much fun doing the thing. It was one of the funnest gigs I've ever had. We did it like four weeks ago. It was so recently. We did the thing, and then suddenly I saw this trailer. I was like, God, everything about this was so amazing. I have nothing but great things to say about it. And I don't even need to say those things, man.
You don't need to, but you did. All right, now what do you have coming up? Do you have some top secret things you're working on? Like a TV show, a movie?
Guys, all top secret things that I can't wait to tell you about.
I was talking to a mutual friend of ours. I said, well, I really want, Darren and Mia to come to the wedding in September. He's like, no, he can't. He's working on a TV show and a movie. I went, at the same time? He said, yeah. Well, I said, give me the names. Didn't tell me. But I know that you're doing something.
Oh, something's cooking. Something's afoot. That's all I'll say.
Do you get to murder someone? Are you murdering anyone in the movie?
I mean, we don't rule it out.
Okay.
You never
In other
know.
words, you have no clue. You don't know.
I have no idea what's going on, where I am, who you are. Anything's possible.
All right. Well, look, We love that you stopped by. You brought us some Taco Bell music.
That was fun.
You should have brought some Taco Bell.
I
As
know.
well.
After
That
all
would've
this
been better.
talk, I'm like, guys, I got nothing to show for than this song.
Thanks for coming in, Darren. You know we
Thanks,
love you. And
guys.
as soon as you can talk about whatever you have coming up next, let us know because we
It's
want to
all
make sure we
fun
get
and
the word out.
exciting. Well, you know what's coming around the bend, guys, is LC Fest 20.
We got LC
yeah,
Fest.
That's right.
So
What
I
is
got-
this, the fourth one?
This is 5.
This is the fifth?
Yeah, this is number
my
5.
gosh.
So there's so many things going on, but thank you for always having me and letting me babble on about, one or two of them.
We love it when you babble. The guy babbling, that's Darren Criss. Thanks for stopping
All right,
by.
guys, thanks for having me. I got to get some
care.
sleep.
Get over to Taco Bell, maybe.
The Mercedes AMG Interview Lounge.